a tremendous shot that was.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Manchester Memorial High School in Manchester, New Hampshire, the Jabot McDonough Field for the D1 Boys Soccer Final for 2025. I'm John Collins, along with Tom King. What an exciting road it has been for both of these two teams. The number 1 seed, Nashua High South Purple Panthers, taking on the number 3 seed, Bishop Guertin High School Cardinals, an all-Nashua-based affair, Tom.
Yeah, an all-Nashua-based affair being played in Manchester. Don't you love it, John?
Yeah, and that's my first time here. Was it tricky getting in and out?
It's not. This is not a good in and out, but I don't think there's a place in New Hampshire with a good in and out. You know, that's the thing. So, this is the neutral site that's
sure.
been predetermined. They're not going to switch it.
Folks are excited to be here.
Yeah, they are, and the place is. I mean, it's a good, suitable place. It can seat a lot of people. That's for sure. And there's a lot of people here. And this is a throwback, John Collins, to the old Nashua, the one Nashua Bishop Guertin rivalry in the 80s, in the mid to late 80s. Into the early to mid-90s, they met quite a few times in regular season and in tournament play, and I think they played in 4 finals. And, it's the last time that Bishop Guertin appeared in a final was 2004. Nashua South, of course, since the split, Nashua South won back-to-back in 21 and 22. So here we are. They're back here in the final again, and this has that feel to it, the rivalry feel, but it's a different rivalry now. They all know each other through club soccer, which a lot of that didn't exist back in the 80s and 90s, you know? Or if it did, there weren't everybody playing in it. And this is a classic game of talent. There's a lot of soccer talent on this field. I think if you're Nashua, you look at Kevin Arroyo, you look at Damian Rodriguez. That combination needs to score for Nashua South, usually, to be successful.
They do often. Super sophomores, both. They've got a lot of soccer left to be played.
A lot of soccer.
Regardless of what happens tonight.
Right, and if you're Guertin, it's a senior team.
Oh,
These guys have been through the wars together for 4 years under Tyler Vandevenner, the head coach, who basically came in and said, okay, we've got to get things going here, and we'll just try to compete as best we can and improve year after year.
What a terrific job he's done.
They had a good first year. They won 8 games. Then that was a senior team back then. Then he went with his younger players and all the way through and suffered the growing pains of 2 years as we start right now. And here they are, right? I mean, they went through it all year long.
On the biggest stage, all that summer practicing,
all
the games
that
that led up to this, and the exciting playoff games, which we'll get into as we go along here, of how they earn their way through the brackets.
But
this
player,
heart and soul.
this player right here,
Liam Ireland,
he is, to me, the most valuable player on the field for either team. Besides, I think Rodriguez, Araujo and Ireland. Those are the 3 key players.
And as you said, Araujo and Rodriguez, they almost teamed up there.
Right.
Vitar Pegas just kicked that one, number 19. And it's cleared by BG. Having done a few games, Tom, and you've seen this too, BG plays more of an athletic, direct approach, and the embodiment of that is Liam Ireland.
Yes.
He's got the booming foot,
and he seems
to be everywhere.
Well, you said it.
I took that from
Everywhere Man. That's his nickname. Man. That's what I call him.
I did my homework, yeah.
Everywhere Man. And
you'll see that. And there he goes right through the screen as you see it. Thanks to Steve Cody on camera today. For us here at the D1 final in Manchester Memorial High School, the neutral site. We have a player down right now.
It's
Kevin
Araujo.
Who,
exactly.
He holds their breath when he goes down.
No kidding. But
he did in the quarterfinal game that we did together.
But you know what, John? Kids go down in these championship games, they get back up and they play. And that's how it works.
Yeah, a pair of 7s right there. Good sportsmanship on behalf of Griffin Cassell, who
no doubt
collided with number 7, Kevin Araujo. Such a key player who assisted on both of Damian Rodriguez's goals as they were able to knock off Wyndham in the semifinal. Bedford was hugely impressive in their semifinal. BG knocking off Bedford 2-0. No easy task right there, as Bedford was the number 2 seed in this tournament.
And Bedford hadn't lost a game, John. They were unbeaten. They had ties, right?
Yeah, ties.
And BG, what they did, I was there. What they did was they got up on them early, 1-0 in the first 3 minutes on a throw-in and a bang-bang play. And here's the ball dangerously in the box.
And who else? Liam Ireland clears that one away.
I'm telling you, he is just that kid. And he scored in the Bedford game. He got the insurance goal. And Tyler Vendeventer said, "Look, if you get the ball at midfield, I want you to boom it in."
There's a stumble and a fall there by Kevin Araujo, but they say it was incidental. Actually, no, they're going to give him a free kick right there. I stand corrected.
Well, they're going to give him a free kick, but not going to give him a penalty kick. So
right,
that's the thing is, PKs are
outside the box.
John, I did the Division two finals last night before this game.
Friday night, yep.
And
a lot of soccer.
195 minutes of soccer, John. And you know how many goals I saw in the field of play?
Can count them on one hand?
You can count them on one finger.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of soccer for one goal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And
we'll see if we get a goal here quickly, as South will be taking this
indirect
from a dangerous spot. They go toward goal, but it's Liam Ireland that heads it away immediately.
You've got to chip it over that wall. That takes a little bit of the boom out of it, but with the indirect. But still, this is
Michele Esposito trying to chase after this.
This is going to be a game of possession and feed, okay?
And we will have 40-minute halves in New Hampshire high school boys and girls soccer. As you can see, we played exactly 4 minutes of this first half as the teams kind of feel each other out.
Yeah, that's what it is, basically. Yeah. But Nashua's been doing a lot more feeling out than Guertin has. They've got the ball in their own end.
You could probably recap from memory their regular season meeting, Tom.
Well, the regular season meeting, John, we did it. No, that's right. I don't know if you did the game with me or not, but we did the game, and there were no goals in the field of play. 0-0, but it was a penalty kick by the Panthers that won the game on, I believe, a handball in the box. And when that happened, you get the PK, and they buried it.
Yeah, it was Narav Chenji, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Did the game, actually. But yeah, that was a battle, and these two teams are pretty evenly matched.
And after that game, that's what Van de Venter took from that game, is he said, I'm proud of, and they're a high-scoring team, Nashua South, very good offensively. He said, I'm proud we did not allow them to score in the field of play. That was important to them. So
they neutralized that high-powered attack.
Exactly, and they're going to try to do it again here today to the best of their ability. I mean, Wyndham was able to do it for a little bit of the time, but they still gave up 2 goals the other night because Rodriguez is always going to get his touches, and when he has the ball, look at this, a loose ball in the box, but again, that speed for Nashua South. They are fast at the fullback positions too, as you saw right there. Maxim Hall running the ball down in the corner.
Maxim, unfortunately, couldn't
run
it down fast enough because he gave up the game's first corner kick for the Cardinals, and Nick Chartier will be taking this.
Chartier's their free kick guy. He's their corner kick guy mainly. Yeah. He's been that way all year.
One of their many scores that they have.
And the thing I like about that kick is it right in and just to the side. The thing I like about that kick is you want to get your corner kicks. I mean, I see coaches, they like to pass it. Sometimes they pass it off and you don't shoot. Shoot it in the box.
Put it into the grinder.
Put it right into that mixer, right?
Right into the pinball machine where anything can happen. And usually it's good for the offense.
It sure is.
Liam Ireland.
Look at that throw. That throw-in is the effect of a corner kick right there. That is as good as a corner kick.
And he's got more where that came from. Liam Ireland, a weapon just on the throw-ins alone.
I'll tell you what. Anthony Nalen must be, killing himself that he doesn't have this kid on the football team.
Can
you imagine? And that shot just goes wide.
And it looked like he got a fingertip on it. And I think he did. Bo Bufter has had a great season.
Boy,
and very alert in goal.
Oh, 4-year starter, John, in goal. 4-year starter in goal.
And you think about Bo Bufter and Liam Ireland, 2 seniors. How badly did they want to win this game tonight?
And same with Trent Cormier, and same with a few of the other players on this team that have played all those years.
Yeah. There are a few seniors on South. You got Steve Long for one, defender number 18, who gets a lot of quality minutes.
Boy, Steve Long moves all over the field. I remember a couple of years ago, he suffered a concussion, and he was a winger then, and a very fast winger at that, and that hurt them in the tournament against Bedford. They didn't have him, and that killed them, I thought, in a quarterfinal matchup at Stellos Stadium. They weren't able to win it, and I think they missed him. He got a concussion in practice the night before, and wasn't able to play. Yeah. But he's out here now. He has now moved into a more defensive role, but you'll see him on offense, I think, a lot in this game as well.
Here's Antonio Pancine, the goalie for Nashua South, teeing it off and kicking it over midfield. Teams trading possessions. We played 8 minutes of the first half, scoreless. Always the big question in tightly matched contests like this. Who will get that all-important first goal?
Yeah, no kidding.
If somebody will get that first goal. Sorry about your 195
Yeah,
hits.
that's the thing. You know, the game that I did last night was Hollisboro.
Oh,
look at this.
Through ball into the deep line and
what a save, Pancine right there.
Wow.
Well, what Pancine...
Spider-Man hands.
Yes, exactly. He's got great hands. What Pancine did there was basically try to cut off the angle, and it was going to be up to Chartier to try to kick it over his head.
And he did that. Any bobble right there can be really dangerous.
Well, if you've got another player coming down the other
lurking,
side. Yeah, exactly, on a rebound.
Throw in for Kevin Arujo on the far side here at Manchester Memorial's Chabot McDonough Field.
A lot of room around this field for the media to operate with cameras and things like that. And a lot of parking. You've got to look around to find some of it, but it's around here. And this is not a bad spot to have it. The thing that we're going to have a problem with after the game, John, is getting out of here. There's only one way out, you know.
Well, you know, you could
there's lights.
Kill some time by running laps on that beautiful track that goes
maybe
around.
I should do that, huh? Exactly.
There is no rain falling right now. I did see clear in the forecast as the temperature's been dropping. It'll probably be around 40 degrees by the time this thing ends. Keep an eye on that.
Let me tell you, John, anytime it gets below 50 degrees on a soccer field in November, it feels like it's 20. Just seems to feel that way. I don't know.
Any little wind, now you're talking about sub-freezing.
Yeah, it wasn't bad in Exeter last night. I gotta say that. That game, like I said, the goal I saw was in the first 9 minutes of the girls' game.
And keep your eye on Ireland.
Oh,
here.
he's got a strong foot. This is a shot on goal for Liam Ireland.
And you think this is, like, you look at it at a glance on TV, it's a far distance.
It is.
Not for this kid.
Not for this kid. This kid buried a 45-yarder for an insurance goal in the Bedford game. And look at that. See, I told you. Look at that. Right there. Pancine's got to make the save, and he does.
That was half speed for Liam Ireland right there.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, he chipped it trying to make a pass, but he actually, I think he was trying to pass that more than
I don't know.
In that instance.
Did you see anybody go into the box?
No, I think
there.
there was sort of a miscommunication.
I don't think so. I think
they wanted him to blast
I think they want Ireland to shoot and score. That's what they want him.
Lowering for South on the far side. Goaltender Antonio Pancine had a great quote before this game. He said, "It's a lifetime of memories we're creating here. I love this team, and I'd love to do it, win a championship with these guys." He's aware, even though he's a sophomore, he's aware of just maybe how difficult, maybe no guarantee you'll get back here.
This team is, it had to be fun to coach for Tom Bellin because they're very, very well-behaved is the best way I can say it. They're really
chipped into the box.
Wow. Look at that.
Liam Ireland heads it to a teammate and they clear. That looked like a deliberate header pass by Ireland in the
just to get it out of
spot.
Just to get it out of there.
Yeah.
And you know they had a chance. Nashua had a chance.
And there's Ireland again. He's just where the action is. Number 4 for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals, playing his last high school soccer game as a senior here. The D1 final on a Saturday night in Manchester.
But these players for South, very respectful, very coachable, very good. They'll buy in.
And young. We look through the roster.
And they got a little brashness to them, too. They told Tom Bell, look, Tom Bell said, look, all right, we're going to kick these slow. No, Coach, we want to go full bore because we think we can win it. He goes, oh, all right, well, show me. He said, show me.
Yeah. And
after the first month of the season, they showed him. and he bought in.
And the heart and soul of BG standing in their way right there. Liam Ireland with the throw-in. Across the field it goes as BG plays to space. Trying to advance on the right side. South intercepting at midfield as the teams trade possessions.
Good crowd tonight, John. This is good, great atmosphere.
Yes. South students and
here's some speed right here. This is Chartier again.
Nick Chartier takes a spill and earns a free kick in a dangerous
does.
spot.
Yep.
Let's see how Ireland immediately gravitates to the ball for these set pieces.
The junior fullback number 2 in the center of your screen. Now he moves to the right of your screen. Orson Carr was with him, and there was really no way. Once you fall a step away from a fullback, or I mean from a forward, when you fall behind, you're going to foul. That's going to happen, and that's one thing that's the thing that this team has struggled with all year long at South is fouling. They have given up a lot of free kicks during the course of the season.
So Ireland tees this up. He's only about 20 yards from the net.
I guess you want him for a free kick, but if you got that bazooka foot 20 yards away, he might be too strong.
That's why you're covering your face if you're in the wall.
Right on line. Oh, man.
Everybody as it rattles around the top of the box, and a nice job of a one-timer clear by the Panthers.
Whoa.
That could have been the game's first goal
Sure
right
could have.
there. So every little slip as far as committing a foul close to your net, not to mind in the box, of course. That would be an automatic penalty shot, but you got to watch those because it could yield the first set-piece goal of the game. A pair of sevens collide on the far sideline as Kevin Arugio comes away with it. Guy can dribble in a phone booth, gets knocked down from behind, and that will be a free kick for the Pan. Here comes a yellow
card coming out. What do we see here?
Something we didn't see a lot of in the earlier rounds, Tom. So
No.
that could set a tone right there.
And it's going to be on number 15 for Guertin. It's going to be that's going to be a Lewis Haas.
Lewis Haas, who's standing right there.
He's
for
standing
a
next
booking.
to and Tyler Vandevenner wants a explanation, and he gets one.
Hard foul in the back.
That is Vandevenner right behind on your screen, right behind the referee. 26:01. Clock continues to tick here in the first half.
I believe by the rules, Tom, he has to sit out at least for a little bit, but he can come
Next
back
substitution.
Next substitution, next sort of break in
Yep.
the action.
Next substitution, it's allowed.
And so let's see who's taking this free kick for the Panthers. Looks like Michele Esposito. Going to left foot this toward the box. It's short though, and BG clears
that's
it.
not an Ireland kick, is it?
No.
No, they
It's a
don't
miss
have.
hit there
They
by
don't have.
Michele.
Yeah, they don't have that boomer.
Down into the corner it goes as Ireland kind of fluffed that one, and he actually created
creates
kick.
a corner kick with that ball,
Yeah.
ball behind. Look at all that space behind, huh?
It's huge.
It's
It makes it
huge.
look like there's not a lot of people here.
I
They're
know.
right underneath us.
Right.
Packing the stands here at Memorial High School. Very few people sitting down either. The students from each school, South and Bishop Guertin, showing up in big numbers on a Saturday night.
Corner kick
Loose
goes
ball
by.
in front,
Ooh,
top of the
blocked.
box, but the shooting lane was clogged with white-shirted BG players. As Vitor Pegas will give up the throw-in honors. Orson Carr will two-hand this one as he looks for an open teammate. All we see is a 3-on-1 situation.
Yeah,
as he
it's
throws it.
hard. It's hard. You got to get it. I think the best thing here down low is either get it to the guy right on the inbounds, or put it in open space where somebody can get to it. He does put it in open space, but there's all white shirts around there, and it's boomed out.
BG trying to work it their way out of their zone. Sliding with the South midfielder was Mateo Suljic. He gets it across or to midfield where South comes back with it. And down the sideline, a threader there, and Liam Ireland read it from distance and stole the ball away.
Tough to. You don't see a lot of break-ins in tournament soccer, right? I mean, in evenly matched tournament soccer. And you're not going to see a lot of break-ins probably in this game.
Yeah.
We've seen
At least as
I
long
mean,
as it's 0-0.
I mean, whose name have you not called yet in this game?
I have not called Damian Rodriguez.
And there he is, number 11, right there.
Yeah.
But he's barely touched the ball.
Right, and that's good for BG.
Right.
As long as they keep the ball away from him, good things or better things will happen. Two
Well,
goals he had in the win over Wyndham.
Yes, he did, and they were both
of the goals.
Arujo
on the pass, the lead pass, and they team up often on that far sideline.
Think of that.
That side of the
Think
field.
of that. If South wins this game, defending champions will have their two best players back for 2 more years. Two more years.
I think their opponents don't like to think about that.
No, exactly.
But we do, as we get it's a joy to do these games. Is very rare to see them not score unless they're playing the caliber of a BG or an Exeter. Or
Exactly.
A
Exactly.
because they can run the score up on you if you're not really athletic and vigilant and good at defense. BG's going to throw this in from the far side. As Tom mentioned, Nashua South did have 2 championships since the split. 2021 and 2022.
Yep,
both of those were wins over Hanover.
Somorostro years. Sante Somorostro.
But I did go back through the history and saw the history of the one Nashua and Bishop Guertin, and even includes a 4 overtime final in 1993. Back when we were youngins.
They played some battles back then.
Sure.
Boy, they really did. The one Nashua, and it was a great coaching matchup too. Roger Damaris for Nashua and George Gauthier for Bishop Guertin.
Nashua won that 4 overtime.
That was the time.
93.
That was the time when Bishop Guertin football wasn't all that strong, and soccer was. And then you went through a period where Guertin football just took off, and soccer went down.
Yeah.
Okay. But soccer did come back. 2004 being, in the early 2000s, it came back. But then BG soccer went through a drought, where if they won more than 5 games in a season, it was considered a good season. That's how it was for almost 20 years of BG soccer.
And that's why Tyler Vandeventer, he is a candidate for Coach of the Year right now.
Oh, no doubt about it.
It's a slam dunk if BG wins this game.
The meeting is going to be Wednesday, the All-State meeting. That's when all that's determined.
South player looking.
We got a player down. Another stoppage.
Could be a free kick from there. We'll see what the call is. That is Kevin Arujo again.
Is it?
Is it 7 or?
Let's see. We can't see with the referee in the way, and it sure looks like Arujo. It is Arujo.
Yeah.
Boy, he is getting leveled.
Well,
wow.
You see that in a lot of sports where the featured offensive player gets a lot of attention.
A lot of attention. He's getting it, and now he's going to have a free kick right here.
Right.
And this is a bad spot for BG. We will see. He's about. Let's see. We're taking it from the 15, so that is 25 yards out, and it's direct. There's a wall set up. Here it is.
Does Arujo get up off the turf?
And who heads it away?
Liam Ireland.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. You got to go through him and the goaltender when you play Bishop Guertin, and it's out of bounds for a corner kick for the Panthers. Keeping the pressure on here. We've looked to our right for much of this first half. Free kick or throw in from the side. Headed toward the box. BG back in numbers on defense as Andrew Klyop one-times that away, but it does go out of bounds off the Cardinals for another Panther throw-in. You can see a stark contrast between the throw-ins by the Panthers and then when Liam Ireland gets a hold of it, he's able to somehow propel the ball into the box from the throw-in position, as Tom said, as if it's a corner kick from all kinds of different angles, wherever he throws it in from. And this right here is not that close to goal. Let's see, it's a different player going to toss it in. It's Griffin Cassell. South steals it away and clears it to midfield. D1 2025 boys soccer final. South, the #1 seed, had an opening round bye. Then they had a difficult contest against the defending champs Exeter. Even though they were 8th seeded, they gave South all they could handle.
Oh, that was, you could tell right away that South was in trouble in that game. Even when they took a 1-0 lead in the first half on an Araujo goal, they were, that was one of the few chances they had in that half. And in the second half, they barely had any chances. And what Tom Bellin did after regulation was he told them, look, you guys are being too selfish. You're passing the ball around as Araujo hits the deck again. He said, and another card is coming out on a trip. Another one against Guertin.
We'll see who this is, yeah. Trying to protect Araujo in a way, right?
Yeah,
there.
no doubt about it. Yep.
I don't know if that's a strategy, Tom, to like make Kevin hit the turf a few times.
Well, no, it's a strategy is to play him tight physically.
Not get yellow cards.
Right, but having to come out, number 23, Connor Q. Not Connor Q, I'm sorry, that's Nashua South.
Yeah,
number
Josh
23,
Corvo.
Josh Corvo, yep.
Also a key player. A lot of these guys are key players, though. It's how they got here to the Division I final.
No doubt about it. But Tom Bellin told him at the start of the overtime, you're being too selfish, guys. Let it rip. Go at it. And then they did. It took them about 5 minutes. They scored. So, you know, I don't think he has to tell him that in this game, John. That's for sure. So, Araujo, another free kick.
I guess he took enough of a spill. They're going to let
yeah, he did. The player fouled.
Sergio Lopez take this one.
The player foul doesn't necessarily have to take the kick, and that's a bounce, one hopper to Buffer. That's
too easy. Sergio
as
Lopez
long as
not
you
quite
catch
doing what he wanted to do there.
As long as you catch the bounce, that's when it's easy.
Right.
If it spins off your hands, you're in trouble. If you got somebody bearing in.
Backheel pass right there. Pretty nice by Damian Rodriguez, showing off the soccer skills. South with a bunch of players that this is their number one sport. Damian Rodriguez right at the top of that list. Played it in his childhood home, in the hallways and the kitchens. And he's trying to get a shot away, and he hits one right to the goaltender, Bufter. If he chipped that up over his head, that's 1-0. Good chance there for the Panthers.
Well, Bufter is not allowed a goal in play in this tournament. So he's keeping it clean right now.
He definitely cut the angle down, and the only choice really was to go over his head. It's really easier said than done. You're running full speed to chip it and have enough touch to keep it from going over the goal. That would have been the play, but it's still 0-0 here, well beyond the halfway point of the first half, 16:40 to go. As South clears it to midfield. And Liam Ireland, the captain of this team, chips it toward the box, headed back to a teammate.
Boom. Nope. Doesn't kick it. He needed to jump on that.
Oh, yeah. And matter of fact, if Trenton Cormier could have got around that 16, he could have got a shot away.
Yeah, no doubt about it, you know.
But he passed it to the wing.
And the wing took his time shooting it.
And they never did get a quality
had to wait for a
shot on
bouncing.
goal.
Yeah, had to wait for the
Look
bouncing
at that
to settle.
by Araujo, able to keep it in bounds down the sideline, but first to get there is the hustling James Guidry.
We have 16 minutes left in the half. We've played 24 minutes. We still haven't really called Rodriguez's name.
Kevin's trying to make us call his name.
I mean, he's right there.
Yeah, he did get that partial breakaway there on Bufter where both Liam Ireland and also Guidry hustle back.
Yeah, Guidry's a good defender, isn't he?
There he is in the foreground of your picture.
He's always a good defender. He's right there. They have some really good defenders on this team. They don't give up a lot of goals.
Guidry's a junior. He'll probably inherit the defensive captaincy after Liam Ireland graduates. Araujo tries to steal that throw-in. Guidry clears it away. This is Alex Senek, a stalwart midfielder for South, playmaker and a tough guy to go through in the midfield area for opponents. Bufter goal kick coming up. Bo likes to trade goal kick duty with sometimes with his defenders, as James Guidry is going to give it back to him now. And Bo will probably look to punt this past midfield. He's having a conversation with Liam Ireland as he puts it down and tees it up. Players bunching near midfield. We had some substitutions is what the delay that you see there was. and beyond midfield before South gets a header to it. Ireland returns it as the teams volley it back and forth over the midfield stripe. South trying to control Araujo, sandwiched by a double team. Tavis Keenan's in the game now, number 22, after the substitution by BG. Far side. Araujo playing keep away. Almost was able to thread it on the wing to Vitor Pegas, but again, a Liam Ireland header.
I'm telling you. And there's another boot by Ireland. Look at that boot all the way down the field from the box. From the box.
Shifts the field immediately.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, shifts the momentum immediately.
Remember that goal we saw in lacrosse at the end of the Riviere game, at halftime near halftime of the Riviere playoff game 3 years ago?
Yeah, distance.
Can't you see Ireland doing something like that?
I could. If the goalie was out off his line a little bit.
Yeah, off his line a little bit and walking up.
See that.
Oh, yeah, no
with
doubt
a soccer
about
ball.
it. Yeah, no doubt about it. With a kick. Yep.
Maybe if you ask him, he might have done something like that in the lower ranks already. I'm sure he has. Surprised people with that foot.
It's unbelievable.
Buffed her out to field it.
I believe he's going to WPI next year.
He's going to keep playing. Tell me that.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's where he's headed. I mean, there's a couple of soccer players from the area going to WPI. It's going to be also Sarah Fry from Nashua, from Nashua North. She's going to continue her playing career at WPI next year. So I'm wondering, Ireland would be a candidate, as far as I'm concerned, for Player of the Year in the Telegraph area, just because of his all-around ability. And we have the two, because the Fries are probably going to be. I don't think I'm letting out any secret that they're probably going to be the Players of the Year in Telegraph area when we do our all-area teams. So you could have two Players of the Year in one school.
Deservedly so.
We'll see. I mean, I got to see what the coaches think in terms of who they feel should get it. But boy, Ireland to me he's opened up my eyes in this tournament, being able to see him play.
And of course, he could put the cherry on top. And this one, as he chips it all the way in on Antonio Pancine, forces him to play it.
I think the state Player of the Year is probably going to come from out of the area. I would assume in Division I, but I don't know that for sure.
And the step up by South's defense, and BG controls though. Into the zone, Ryan Neary to his left. Neary to stop and go. And broken up by Alex Sedek.
Neary is another player that the Panthers have to watch out for. If he gets ahead of steam, Neary can cause problems because he is just, since this tournament began, he's playing like a player possessed. Late in the season, in a game against Nashua North, he was just on fire. And I said, okay, what's the story with you? I didn't see this from you before. And he said that there's I believe it's a relative's cousin is suffering from ill health out in Rochester, New York, and he's dedicated the rest of his season to him. And I guess the team has done that as well. So that has caused him to just go nuts with the way he's playing.
Wow, inspired play that you took notice of.
Yep.
There was something behind it.
He was all over the place in that North game. I said, what is going on here? This kid is something else. I didn't see this before when I covered Guertin games.
On a mission, Ryan Neary.
Yep.
And he's another embodiment of that direct attack approach that BG plays, that physical kind of chip and chase game where they go right at you.
Yeah, they don't play around, do they? They get the ball past midfield and go right down and try to go right down the field on you because they have a long game, right? They have a long game. Nashua South doesn't have quite that kind of long game. What they rely on is the through balls to try to get Araujo and Rodriguez together, and also Esposito and a few of the other players to get them going and get the ball around. They work the ball very well together if you let them. Guertin's not letting them do that in this game right now.
Official wants to back up this free kick, but it's still just as dangerous with number 4 on the ball as he flips it forward. I guess he wanted, it's sort of like in playground basketball, he wanted Kevin Araujo to check it. He kicks it back to him.
Here we go with another long kick by Ireland, and it's always a dangerous thing, and it just goes wide.
Wide to the right.
Wide into the darkness behind there. There's a couple of fields behind that area. There's a softball field there, I think. and another grass field that players warm up on before the game and things like that.
And again, Ireland almost effortlessly booting that one about 50 yards. South works the ball out of their end carefully this time, passing it across the goal mouth. There's a miscue, and Ireland steps up and blasts one, goes all the way into the opposite corner and ushered out of bounds for a throw-in for the Panthers. Yeah, this is not a knock on BG, but South has that artistry, that kind of European skill set.
They do. Well, they have a lot.
Up.
They have a lot. They have a diverse base in this team. A lot of more international type players than BG does. So
they put the artistry or the beautiful in the beautiful game.
Yeah, exactly. They really know how to play it. Scissor kicks, things like that.
Yeah, and the no-look passes.
Right.
There's
Look at that,
Araujo,
Araujo, but not just. I mean, look at how many players were around him when he took that shot. 3.
Descending upon him, yeah.
3, and it was 3. And when you have that many players around you, when you take a shot, the odds are you shoot it, it's going to deflect off one of them and not make it to the goal, but it may make it to a corner kick, as this one has. There being a South corner here with 9 minutes on game clock time left in the half, but I would imagine maybe another minute added by the referee as he keeps time on the field. Once we hit the 2-minute mark, that clock will stop.
Sergio Lopez right foots an archer into the box, and it's just headed above the bar.
Oh, I don't know if he got a piece of that or not, but that ball went right up over. But you're going to have a hard time getting a high shot on Bo Bufter because he's tall. This kid is
athletic,
tall.
and he can reach everything.
Exactly, and he's experienced as heck. I mean, he's a Bedford kid. That Bedford semifinal win meant a lot to him. His brother plays for the Bedford team.
A 2-0 win, by the way. It was not just a 1-goal win. 2-0, a shutout pitch by Bo Bufter in his hometown.
Yeah, goal scored by I forget who got the first goal, and then. That was it. That was 37 minutes. That was 3 minutes into the game, 2:50, 2:30 into the game, and then Liam Ireland with a booming long-range ball.
Yeah, I saw that in the highlight reel. In fact, Channel 9 had it, and he just blasted one just under the crossbar from pretty far out.
It was 45 yards out.
It was a wonder strike, 45. Yeah, it looked it, every bit of it, and the goalie actually had no chance.
No chance.
That's how good of a blast it was.
Yep.
It was
Premier
League worthy.
I want him and Sarah Fry in a kicking contest.
Oh, right. Sort of a soccer version of a three-point contest.
And they can do that next year at WPI, right?
Oh, they could.
They could.
Sure, they could. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Put it on TikTok.
Yeah, let's
organize
it, huh? Let's organize it.
Tom Talk.
Tom Talk.
Yeah, you could actually do that. Just show up one day at practice and say, "Hey, I'd like to just try something here."
See, all you really have to do is take the I and the C, and you got TK Talk. Right?
Yeah.
I should start my own.
Execute. Yeah.
Exactly.
Social media is where it's at right now.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Ball on the foot of Orison Carr. Free kick inbounds as he nails it. And Alex Senek got a piece of it and got knocked down, and that's going to be a free kick. So from one free kick spot to another, that one didn't feel good. That looked like almost like Senek maybe had collided heads with somebody, but Alex up and about. I might have had the wrong, let's see, Alex was okay. It wasn't him. It might have been Pegas that took that. And that is in the box again, headed over.
Just over the goal, and there's the best
David
chance.
Rodriguez.
That's the best chance right there. He has got that ability to get up in the air, and that ability to get high up in the air actually took the ball over the net, unfortunately.
Needed to head that down, and again, that's easier said than done, but that was a golden opportunity for South to score here in the first half. We are scoreless with just over 6 minutes to go in the D1 Boys Final for 2025, an all-Nashua affair. It's been a while since they've been able to say that. Last year's champion was Exeter. BG has not won the state championship since 2004, as Tom mentioned.
They have been in the finals.
Drought.
They have been in the finals.
Close,
No, not even in the final.
And the throw-in for the Cardinals. Side-footed on toward the Nashua zone, out of bounds off of BG. the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a lot of these seniors. And, of course, the juniors and sophomores, no guarantee. As good as South is, that they'll be able to make their way back through the tournament. You never know what could happen, but they do have a super talented sophomore goaltender that's taken them this far, Antonio Pansine. He'll be back for another couple of seasons, we expect. Long kick from Ireland. And it bounds out of bounds to the far side off of the Panthers. So often when Ireland kicks those from distance, it reminds me of Bryson DeChambeau teeing off on a par 5. The ball just seems to have a second life and carry, like when somebody hits driver on with a golf ball.
Exactly. Yep. So there are 5 seniors on this South team on the roster. 5. Which means they'll have a healthy senior class next year, a ton of them, along with the 6 sophomores that they have. And you know what? Tell you what, see what they got in a couple of years. You pair those 6 sophomores with 6 other good sophomores.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, boy. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how things go. It really will be. But right now, we got 44 minutes left to see if we can decide a state champion.
Who will make history tonight?
Yep.
Knocked out of bounds, and a lot of these players are aware just how big a goal this would be, just for the memory banks alone. And, of course, in the game, it could be the decisive lone goal. You never know. 4 minutes to go in the first half. And the throw-in. South able to play catch with it on the far side. Number 18 is Steve Long in his last high school soccer game. Kevin Arujo able to hook that one downfield. Kelly Esposito on the receiving end with the throw-in. South gained some ground here late in the first half. To the corner, lofted toward the box. Damon Rodriguez is there as he did battle with Liam Ireland.
Corvo has a clear out, and it comes right back to him because he couldn't get any mustard on there.
And that'll be called.
Yep, that will be called. It'll be a foul. It'll be booted out of there.
And Nico Frioni just got a hook. That's offensive pass interference.
Ireland wanted the ball further up. Didn't get that call. Didn't like it, but that's where the call should be. The foul was just outside the box.
How far is this one going to go, Tom, this kick?
This will reach, I bet, the 20 on the other.
Oh,
no, he
crosses
it up with the roller, huh?
Yeah.
Probably the smart play.
Yeah, you control the ball better.
Yeah, exactly. I think you do, too. I think the majority of goal kicks come back at you the other way.
Because otherwise, he likes to blast it into the box. Probably his range is more like that'd be near midfield. I'd say about
60
10
yards.
60 yards.
I bet 60 yards.
Yeah, just short of midfield.
Yep.
Or you could say well short of midfield still, but he can reach. Bounces this throw in a long way, and South is there to collect. BG seems to be winning those high arcing headers in the offensive zone and defusing the South attack. Tavish Keenan comes down with it. He's able to settle it and right foot it toward a winger over there. A teammate wasn't really looking for the ball.
Ooh, and there's a loose ball now.
Kevin Arujo tried a self-pass header, and he did get a throw-in as it goes off a BG defender.
I tell you, we just haven't seen Damian Rodriguez run up and down the field. There he is right there.
Yeah.
Called his name twice.
I know.
And he had one good shot. That's a big difference in this game compared to some of the other games we've seen with Nashua South.
Arujo takes another knee-to-knee
knock. And there goes Harry. Right? Look, and look at that. Ireland was not going to take any chances there.
Yeah,
but now
the throw in.
But you got this pressure, and you're inside of 2. So let's see. South cannot take their time. They need to hurry to get a shot off here.
Clock is frozen down on the field for the 2 minutes, and then it will be the same in the second half, but it'll be frozen with 5 minutes to go. Once we get to that point in the game, will we have any goals? We'll see. The throw-in right on the foot of Rodriguez.
This is dangerous right here. Nope, you got to be out. I thought that
miss hit turns into a goal kick.
Boy, you know what? There's nobody in front of the net either.
Nobody in purple.
Yeah, nobody. I know. 2 BG players, and Ireland was one of them.
That's a difference when you see Ireland throw the ball in from that deep in the offensive
Oh,
zone.
it's a corner kick.
And everybody's bunched in the box.
Right, because
they're expecting it
it's
to
a
come
corner
in.
kick. Campbell had a couple kids over the years that could do that.
So advantage BG in that regard.
Yep, no doubt about it.
There's a forward kick trying to get
Oh,
Damon Rodriguez sprung.
There's a loose ball, and it just doesn't go through. They can't get the through ball.
Ethan Fournier, the freshman, number 25, was charging down the left wing.
Deflected.
I don't know if Rougeau was taking a break, but
and if you're South, that's where you need the, that's
Rodriguez.
That's where you need the people on the penalty kick side. I mean, on the ball people to get you the ball right away. Oh, and this is it. This is saves BG right here, and with time the way it is, let's see if they can get a shot off before the end of the half. They're going to try to. They know they're losing minutes, but nice boot by South. Just play directional soccer right now if you want to preserve yourselves for the second half. Just keep booting the ball away from the goal.
Yeah, it looks like Tom Bellin has elected to take Kevin Rougeau out for the final 2 minutes, give him an extra rest.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Going
John.
to halftime.
I'll tell you what, John. Guertin is deeper. And that is the end of the first half, I believe.
We have it.
Yep, that is
whistles sound down on the field here at Manchester Memorial High School.
That's it for halftime, for the end of the first half, everybody. We have seen both teams feel each other out, and we've seen both teams come up empty on the scoreboard. Not a ton of chances here in this first half. Yes, South did get most of them. We'll see what BG does in the second half. Stay with us. The Division I championship game.
Welcome back to Manchester Memorial's Chabot McDonough Field. John Collins with Tom King. It's the D1 Boys Soccer 2025 Championship for the state of New Hampshire. There you see, state championship, just in case everybody who's on the edge of their seat for the first 40 minutes of this one didn't already know that, Tom.
Well, how much work do they have to do to put these banners around here, right? And all that, they got to do a lot of work.
Let me ask you something. This was a really late emergence from the locker room by BG. Are they playing mind games here or what?
No, they probably...
South's been ready to go for a while.
They probably had...
Stretching and warming up.
And they're going to have to stretch a little bit. They probably had something that they wanted to talk about and get straight. But I'll tell you this thing right here. You talk about, number of players coming out for rest and everything else. Guertin has more depth. South only plays about 12 to 13 players. Guertin's got more depth on their team because they've got a larger senior class. So that gives them a little bit more of an edge and fatigue the longer this game goes. So that'll be something to keep an eye on as we go into this second half.
For sure, and I guess that even puts more pressure on South to try to get a goal while they're still relatively fresh as a smaller roster unit.
Yep, exactly.
Conversation there in foreground of your screen between Kevin Rougeau, number 7, and Michele Esposito, two of the best offensive players on this Nashua South team, together with Damian Rodriguez, who's over the ball right now. Those are three guys who love to get on the score sheet here in the state championship game. They have scored all three of them throughout the earlier playoff rounds and all season. BG controls. Liam Ireland ricochets one off a South player. And
remember one thing: Bo Bufter has not given up a goal in the field of play in this tournament.
Yeah, there's a pass upfield. We saw in the girls' game that went earlier, Winnicott Warriors get revenge on Pinkerton. They lost to them a year ago in the state championship, and then they had a rematch, which is very unusual turn of events, but it did happen. And it was Pinkerton who came in with a unscored upon streak that stretched back to October 2nd, and yet Winnicott found a way to score a couple goals and win the game.
I saw Winnicott against Bishop Guertin in the regular season game at Stellos. It was a 2-2 tie. The Warriors could score. They were down 2-0 with 13 minutes left. How often do you see a team come back from a 2-0 deficit with that much left, with that little time left?
Not often.
Right, and they came back and scored 2 goals, and it left Stellos with a tie.
A special team, Winnicott. They opened the playoffs as the 8th seed and still won the title. And it started off with a 9-1 win over Dover. You knew this was a team that was getting hot at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. And then they upset Exeter, and you knew right there that the 1 seed, they knocked Exeter off, and you knew right there that they were a team to be reckoned with. And I think that everybody took them seriously.
Oh yeah.
You know, and even though they were 8th, everybody knew. Look, they're going to give you a game no matter what. They're not the true 8th seed. They had double figures in wins.
Danielle Rappa, the Pinkerton coach, said exactly that, Tom. She said they were just a top seed disguised as an 8 seed because of injuries earlier during the season.
Right, exactly. They had a lot of them. I talked to their coach. They had a lot of them. And right now, look at this. South with a little bit of a good, fast start.
Yeah.
Trying to get things going, and now Guertin's going to have to come down the other way and see if they can match it.
So trying to pick up where they left off in the first half. We look to our right most of the time. BG would like us to look to our right in this half as they're shooting at the opposite goal now. As the goalies change ends.
They want me to have a stiff neck when I wake up tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah. Everything else is probably sore from covering all these events, Tom. You are the busiest man in sports business.
I'll tell you, you know where the soreness is or was? Because of the walking on the field turf so much. The ankles. It's so soft. And because with photos, I've got to come up and down. I had a break tonight, but I've got to come up and down the field, go up and down the field.
Look at that soft grass. What are you talking about?
Well, that's just it.
That's
it.
The
softness
makes a shot
from
distance.
And just high.
A bid by BG
high and wide.
The game's first goal.
Yep, but that's where I was starting to hurt on Friday night because I had 2 games, not 1, but 2. And one of those games, the Bo Hollis girls game, most of it was down in the end of the Hollis attack end because they had a lot of attacking going on. They just weren't able to get quality shots off, but and lost 1-0. End of a 56-game unbeaten streak. But in the boys game, Campbell Conval, it was up and down, up and down, up and down. I was going up and down the field. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, a battle of the Cougars, both Conval and Campbell, the Cougars. There's a loose ball collected by Rougeau.
Oh, you had to settle it.
Liam Ireland is able to clear it.
You have the ball in that situation loose. You need to get a kickoff. You need to get your foot on the ball. And Rougeau tried to settle it, couldn't do it. Because he wanted to go with the left foot and just couldn't do it right there. He'll have a throw-in right here. That's a good throw-in, but there's no one there. Boom, over the goal.
Another opportunity for South for a possible put away. I think that was Alex Senek that had a chance
It was, and you know what, though, John? If you're going to aim on Bufter, aim low. Make a 6'2", 6'3" guy go down, not up, because he can jump.
As he's a good guy for penalty kicks too. This goaltender, Bo Bufter, could be an advantage.
I'll tell you. You know what? You know Campbell's got a goalie who takes the penalty kicks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does it. He was the first one in both games. In both, they won the semis and the finals in penalty kicks, and he was the guy who let it off both times, and he scored both times.
Yes, he did, and I got to witness one of them, the semifinals. Went first, right?
Yeah, he was the leadoff. Yep. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what we got. We got a throw in or a corner? We're going to get a throw in.
I believe you're right, and it's going to be Liam Ireland. It could be either way. It's going to be dangerous.
What's the difference?
Yes. Watch this throw in.
Watch the throw in, everybody.
The Cardinals are going to bunch the box.
See if he does it as he has. Let's see if he gets it over into the box.
Does the big wind up from the track.
You watch this.
And puts his foot right on the yellow line as he
there it is. It's going to go, and it just veered outside the box, but it was right equidistant.
Yeah, they actually didn't crowd the box enough there, BG. Kind of let it fall.
No, but look at that. An innocent little pop-up. But the thing is, Pansine comes in. If Pansine drops it, Cormier was there to put it home.
The added pressure of basically baseball's equivalent of Game 7, the final. There's a tackle, and is that that's a good non-call, I think, as BG's able to come up with all ball on that tackle. Rob Chenji chips it back toward midfield. Yeah, everything's pressurized. No such thing as a routine ground ball in the one and done penultimate ultimate game. Winner take all state championship D1 boys right here. 0-0 into the second half. These fans just hanging on every change of possession. Far side, South with it. Ricochets.
Here
Will
comes
Damien
Rodriguez.
Get to it?
Can
No.
he get to it? No, I'm telling you, they blanket him.
These defenders for BG, everybody's in their top shape,
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
you know what?
Most fit.
You know what, though? Guertin has Rodriguez right where they wanted him, right? Down to the down surrounded by white shirts.
Yeah. I was watching Liam Ireland in the warm-ups before the game. He was doing these sprints that would have gassed most people for the rest of the day.
Telling you.
And the game hadn't even started
Got to
yet.
put that guy in a football uniform.
Really? I'm telling you.
You really do.
Yeah.
Linebacker all the way.
Sure.
That
Wherever
height,
he wants to play.
Yeah, wherever he wants to go. That height.
Running back, free safety.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But his high school career is going to end with this. I don't think he's going to play. I know he's not going to play football.
Yeah, he's not, I don't know what other sports he plays. I don't know what he's going to do in the winter or spring.
Right.
But
And
he's
kicks,
got. I mean,
going to hit the flag.
He's
and
got
stay left for a throw-in. That was close to a corner kick.
He's got athlete all over him, written all over him. All you have to do is take a look at him.
That's true. Even he could get tired, you would think, if this game goes on long enough.
Watch out. Oh, I thought Corvo was going to let one fly.
Araujo back on defense. There's a good ball up ahead, and that looked to be onside. Damien Rodriguez ahead of the ball. He's going to have a chance. And they called it offside. I do not agree with that call.
Oh, man.
Araujo and Damien Rodriguez have that special kind of chemistry. And a lot of the Nashua, and Tom Bellin over there had his hands up saying, "Are you kidding me?"
Yep.
Because that looked like a perfectly placed ball, Tom, utilizing the great space that opened up.
Right, and you didn't see a Guertin defender back. They were chased, they were behind, but that's the optical illusion. You didn't see a defender back there, so that
You just assuming the offside?
That gives the ref the impression that he was offsides, and they called it. Now, don't forget, they've got they got linesmen.
Yeah.
So they are responsible for that. It's not the referee's call. It's the linesmen on the sides. They make that call.
And they did. They put the flag up, and I don't believe it was the right call.
Yep.
Could be a huge
I know
call. I mean, you folks watching this on YouTube right now, you can go back and see if when Kevin Araujo booted that pass,
right,
if Damien was on the right side of the defender or behind the defender toward the goalie. I would say that he was more upfield. He was closer to his own goal.
Yep.
And the defender was between him and the ball. It was a well-timed pass. Sometimes when you play at that high of a level in soccer, the official's not going to actually, like Tom said, get the wrong impression because maybe they haven't seen something like that before.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a great pass, wasn't it?
Terrific.
But
just
John,
the vision, the imagination.
That just adds to my
the chemistry.
It just adds to my theory. Get rid of that rule. You know?
Oh yeah.
Get rid of that rule.
It's awful.
It's terrible. It limits all the scoring in the game.
Tom would like to do away with the offsides in soccer. I'm not opposed to it. I am not opposed to it. But I don't think it's going to ever happen either.
No,
Damien Rodriguez chips it forward, trying to find
Kevin.
Kevin, a foot race. Bufter makes the right
Wow.
decision as he comes off his line and scoops it up.
No, I thought Araujo, that would have been a collision.
Yeah.
I was expecting a collision there.
You think he should have committed to the contact?
I think Araujo backed off a little bit there.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
You
the
know?
bigger player, of course, is Bufter.
Definitely.
The senior, but yeah, maybe he could have won a penalty kick out of that.
Well, he could have,
or at least the ball.
Maybe he could have knocked the ball loose and
Sure.
rolled up and had a teammate run down and hit it home. You know, who knows?
Maybe. William Ireland with the step-up steal, and he's going to usher the ball down the sideline.
Play on. How does he run the length of the field like this? He's
with ease, it seems.
He's
like
back on
up off
defense. He's back on offense. It's unbelievable.
Hooks a pass that a few South players get in the way of. Damien Rodriguez plays it back as he tried to team up with Kevin Araujo again, and BG immediately takes it away. Good ball inside, and that wins a throw-in for not only BG, but Liam Ireland. He'll trot into your picture in just a second.
Yeah, he'll be there. Don't worry about it.
Here he comes. It's like
there he is.
Watching the head lion come after the fresh meat out in the jungle. He just loves these corner kicks, free kicks, throw-ins. And just as the opponents of South and just as the opponents, there's a ball that's headed wide. Yeah, we'll try to fix that. We lost our clock and scored. It's 0-0. You could take us for granted on that one as we're 10 minutes into this second half. Try to get those graphics back. But just as opponents of South are kind of chagrined that they will have to play Damian Rodriguez and Kevin Araujo and Michele Esposito for 1 or 2 more seasons. Kelly is a junior. And Antonio Pancine, the goaltender, he's a sophomore. The opponents are also thrilled that they won't have to deal with Liam Ireland anymore, opponents of BG after this season. So it'll be a free kick for Liam Ireland. Let's see what he chooses to do with this one. Maybe a shot pass again, right into the grinder, to the pinball machine. Try to create a chance. Well-attended game by students and media, as you can see in the foreground.
Oh, yeah.
Into the box and headed around.
Look at that chance right
good
there.
Good thing it didn't hit a hand. And any of the South players, Nirab Chenji, able to usher it out and clear it. Nicely done.
That was Guertin's best chance, I think, in this game, John. I think it's the best chance in this game.
That was a dangerous ball. South almost got caught sleeping on that.
And there, look at that. Pancine's got to get up.
Good job by Pancine.
You got to get it. You've got to grab it. He's got great hands. He'll handle the ball. He'll grab it. He doesn't go off his hands too often.
And he boots it downfield. Headed on. Damian Rodriguez trying to go one-on-one with Guidry.
Now
splits the defense. He finds his teammate, but Bo Bufter read it perfectly.
Yeah, he did, but I don't even know how he got that ball off because who was in the corner? Who came into your screen from Ireland? Right, double teamed, and still Rodriguez got it through both of them.
Amazing.
What talent we got!
The precision, you know.
Great soccer players we're watching on this field tonight. I mean,
we really are. It's the highest
it's
level.
The best the area has produced in a long time. Other than those 21, 22 South teams, you know, and North had a good team that year in 21 where they played South in the semis. And then 2 years later, North made it to the semis, and South was eliminated in the quarters. And Bedford won it that year. Bedford beat both. Bedford went undefeated at Stellos. They came in, they beat out North and South, and there's a ball loose, but there's no purple jerseys there. Bedford came in and they beat both South, then North. And then I believe they beat Hanover in the final.
Liam Ireland giving up the throw in, and South trying to make hay with it, and that was a great opportunity.
And you know what? If you had gone to the upper left corner, you had a goal if you're Nashua South, because Bufter had come out a little bit. He would not have been able to get that ball.
I'm sure that was exactly what Vitor da Silva Pegas was trying to do.
He did, because the ball went right by it, right?
Just a miss hit.
Just a miss hit, yep.
Yeah, that would have been spectacular. But yes, I mean, you get that on target. Even a goaltender as great as he is, Bo Bufter, would have been helpless if he hit his spot on that.
We are scoreless here at Memorial High School at Shabbat McDonough Field. Oop, loose ball right there. Up, here we go. Oh.
Vitor Pegas again.
Yeah, they need help from that side. And then who's there is Mr. Rodriguez.
Nico Frioni got knocked off the ball, and BG trying to clear. Frioni took a blow there. He's got I think a semi-cast on his left wrist, but he's playing through it.
Yes, I've seen that, yep.
Up the sideline it goes. And BG will have a free kick as a player wants a yellow card. Getting up slowly is Josh Corvo.
Yeah, because he's got one already. That's why he wants somebody else to get one. Hey, when there's misery, there's company, right?
He wants some company.
He wants some company with that.
And right at midfield, Ireland's going to show off that heavy boot again. When you said you want him to play football, were you including kicker in that?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Why not?
Well, I said to somebody the other day. I said to Tyler Vandeventer. I said he ought to be a football kicker. I said the NFL ought to sign him right now.
Oh, there's a bobble
off their hands,
and it's loose in the box, and South clears. Oh,
wow.
what a bobble that was by
a big clear.
Antonio Pancina, and Corvo just flopped right there.
Just when I say that Pancina's got great hands, the ball goes off his hands, and the ball's loose in the box with nobody there except his defense.
I don't know if the elements had anything to do with that, Tom, but it is definitely a uncharacteristic play there by Pancina.
Yeah.
He gave up what should have been a goal-scoring opportunity for Bishop Guertin, but he was just fortunate. He had so many teammates clogging up the box there was no way to.
You only had one Cardinal on that side, and that is what limited it. Now, so we had a little chat here at halftime. At midway through the field, the officials saying, "No, I'm in charge here. I'll make the calls."
Yeah, I think Corvo wanted somebody else to get a
exactly
yellow card. Yeah, it's BG ball as they chip it back toward the box in a high arc. Headed upfield.
Yeah, the BG is playing directional soccer now. They're saying, okay, we're not going to kick it back and organize and everything else. We're going to keep the pressure on.
Chip and chase.
And now South, the whistle was before that shot, so South will get a free kick, and they just nudge it up.
Steve Long plays it back, and Maxim Hall kicks it
I
forward.
think Steve Long has played all three positions over the course of his high school career.
And a lot of minutes.
Yep. Oh, he's
Orison Carr kicks it forward.
But boy, did they miss him in that Bedford quarterfinal game a couple of years ago. Ball's kicked away, and that was a good little diversion there by Nashua South to take the steam out of the run.
But
I don't know if it was Charlie or not. I couldn't quite catch the
number. It was Maxim Hall.
Maxim Hall, right.
But
I don't know who the
thing
BG
is, he
player
gives up
was.
a throw in to Liam Ireland.
That's
and
true.
He fires
it's in the
it
box.
Into the box. It's loose. BG had a chance there. It's up in the air.
Oh!
Off the
football post. Crossbar, right.
Yeah. That was a little bit of a heart-stopping moment for South.
It was because you had the BG player. I don't know who got it, but on that left corner, if he had blasted it, he might have had a goal. Instead, he popped it up. I guess it's easier said than done, getting your foot on the ball, right?
Yeah, moving round object with your foot.
That's spinning.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I watch all the Premier League highlights on YouTube, Tom. I see the rare moments when they get those right.
Yeah, you get too much time on your hands, John Collins.
I know, right?
Way too much time on your hands.
And I love watching Messi run around that pink jersey for Miami. He's just a highlight machine in the MLS. There's a kick down the right side. Michele Esposito collides with Liam Ireland. And did they get a free kick out of it or not? Michele remains down after that collision of ankles, it looked like. And it looks like he's actually going to give Liam a yellow card.
Yes, how about that? And Ireland's going to come off the field.
Oh.
And then Nashua South needs to take advantage of this. Guertin's arguably best overall player is off the field.
No argument for me, Tom.
Wow.
I will say you're right. And it's a double whammy. He gets a yellow card, and he's not on the field for this free kick in a dangerous spot.
Yep, exactly.
And who's going to take this for South? It's going to be Michele Esposito. Scored the game winner in that 1-0 defeat over Exeter in extra time. A fiercely contested game at Stellos. Kelly with a wonderful strike from about 30 yards out in the far low corner of the net. Now he's going to try to do something with this here without BG having their best player on the field. On defense, there's a header right to the goaltender.
Oh, look at Rojo. He's like, I had it. And he got the one-timer, and it went right to where Bufter was. What are the odds of that?
I know. And it's a thing where you have to really make the best header of your life to get it past Bufter.
Yep.
Velocity and angle. And placement. Yeah.
Angle and the best thing, and if it's hard enough and quick enough. Oh, there's a chance for Guertin. No, kicked away.
Good run.
Corner kick.
Ryan Neary is always a threat.
He's the one. He's the player possessed.
Number 12, and it's going to be a corner kick for BG. See if they'll just have Nick Chartier take this. He's got an able foot on these corners, and yeah, it's not going to be the Liam Ireland show here because I don't know if he's back on yet, but we'll just watch this corner kick from Nick Chartier. He's got to left-foot it and try to curl it right in front of Antonio Pansine, beyond the box, actually, and headed away by Michele Esposito. Maxim Hall got a header to it. Damian Rodriguez in a foot race has it. A little bit too heavy of a touch there as it's taken away by James Guidry. It's really tough to outrun these BG defenders.
And John Collins, we are on. We have our visuals back.
That's a
we
relief.
we are almost halfway through the second half, and we still have zeros on the board.
60 minutes played, no goal.
And these,
as yet. No
and
golden
these
goal.
teams have played 140 minutes against each other without in the field.
Oh, how about that?
Without a goal
Yeah.
scored in the field of play. How about that, huh?
Yeah, and you know what, too? It's not for the lack of chances. We have seen so many
Man.
near goals.
Yeah.
With the amount of talent that's out there, it's I would have bet against it, that there would be no goals in that amount of time. With all the goal scorers that are on the pitch. And maybe they're just kind of so hyped up and so adrenalized that it throws them off on those one-timers, the waist-high one-time attempts and the headers and
Right.
these goaltenders
Well, we got a corner here.
getting it done.
Let's see. And South is, they do what I hate. They do the
no.
pass.
Vitor Pegas. It seems to let the defense off the hook.
look
And
at
there's Bufter easily
Bufter,
picking
yeah.
it out of the air. Well over 6 feet. What is he, like 6'4", 5"?
Well, I've talked
He's a
to
tall
him.
kid.
I've talked to him, and I've had to raise my arm up
Yeah.
quite a bit. Quite a big level. So,
And kick to the far side. Yeah, he dwarfed everybody in that scrum. He's able to reach it easily. Nirav Chenji boots it down the right sideline, but goes out of bounds as he tried to connect with Vitor Pegas. Throw in for Bishop Guertin's Griffin Cassell. Every minute that ticks by, it's looking more and more like the first goal, maybe the only goal, could take this thing. In regulation, the D1 boys soccer final for 2025, New Hampshire State Championship here at Manchester Memorial's Jabet McDonough Field. John Collins with Tom King, thanking Steve Cody for handling our visuals. There's a header into the box.
Guertin with a chance. See, Cormier's the guy they would love to get in the middle for a shot. He has got the strong foot and the strong head. And teams have really kind of neutralized him during the course of the tournament.
Yeah.
And Guertin's gone to other people, for goals. But, I mean, that is the guy.
It has been the guy, Trenton Cormier.
Yeah.
He's got those long legs and
Yep.
strides, and he's determined to win this as well as another senior on this deep Bishop Guertin roster. Antonio Pansine will play it as a pass. Nirav Chenji up the right side. Gains a lot of ground, but not able to connect, and running it down is Griffin Cassell. Out of bounds. He'll give up the throw-in to the Panthers. Looking back toward midfield. Orson Carr hits it deep. Headed off to the side. BG doing a good job of settling it, taking it away, and quelling any sort of South threat. South has had some chances in the second half, but they seem to have more in the first half, and BG's upping the pressure steadily. About even in the time of possession over the last several minutes.
And they didn't keep Ireland on the sidelines too long after that yellow card.
No.
But the thing is, you can't get another one.
Any,
you can't get a second one.
Oh,
you get
right.
a second
Red
one, you're
card,
out.
You're done.
You're done.
It's all over.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Well, it might be all over because that's the heart and soul of this BG team.
Oh, you can't.
Not officially, but
you can't lose him.
Yeah, the chances for South to get that.
Ooh, a sliding tackle. Are they going to make a call here? Let's see.
Yes.
Yep.
And fortunately for the Panthers, it's going to be just a corner kick and
right,
nothing else.
and not a freebie or a penalty, because the boxes. You see that yellow line? That is the box. The lower right of your screen. That's the box.
So many lines on the field. Yeah, there's two going that way.
There's only one yellow.
The inside one is the yellow one.
The inside yellow one. That's the penalty area. So if you commit a penalty in that area, it's a penalty kick. Here comes the corner for BG.
Twisting toward the top of the box.
I thought it was.
It got headed toward goal, but too many players in the way of that to get through.
15 minutes. Will somebody score, please? Please?
That didn't work in the D2 doubleheader, did it? Or tripleheader? How many games you saw with no goals?
There were 2.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, like 1 goal in the girls' game. So combined 195 minutes of of soccer combined in the field of play.
You're right there down in the field, Tom. You just shut up. Please score.
Saw 1 score.
See if it works.
Oh, forget it. I wouldn't have left it up to them. I would have kicked it in myself.
I don't know if the guys with the offside flag would have allowed that. Alex Senek battling over there for possession. Griffin Cassell hits the deck, and Alex still holding his ankle, but he's going to stay out there. Similar to Liam Ireland, you would need maybe a pickup truck and chains to drag some of these players off the field in this D1 final, including Alex Senek, who is also a junior, though. He's another quality player that we're returning for this Nashua South team.
He does a lot of the little things, right?
He
kind of ignore him sometimes.
I know, in the midfield.
But anytime you call his name, it's a bigger play. He's doing something important. And Bofter has to get up and comes down hard. You know, that's the thing. He jumps up like that. You hope the landing is okay. That turf is, it's not quite as soft as the turf in Exeter. It's not as forgiving.
Yeah, Senek, he reminds me of like that extra man in basketball that comes in and does everything right.
6 man?
6 man, yeah. The Don Nelson role. I'm going way back.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, but he's quality.
Ooh, and a player goes down, and
Corvo, I think he actually did get this call.
Yeah, he did. Arujo's not going to win that one, and it's going to be a free kick for Ireland.
Yeah, as long
taking
as
it
Kevin
from
doesn't
15.
get a yellow card for that.
So now here's the thing: you got Ireland, but it's a direct kick. He can't put it quite in the net. You've got to kick it a little bit of away. Because I believe it's
sure he can?
I believe it's an indirect, right? So let me see what he can do here. Let's see what he's going to do.
And he will chip it right toward goal, and it's off almost the crossbar.
And a good decision by Pansine to not let that ball go off his fingertips. Instead, he punches it out, and you've got a crash down on the field as Cormier gets hurt. And
a lot of hard objects where that ball went.
Cormier comes up limping. And
You're right, Tom. You can't
kick.
catch that. It could be disaster.
Right, so he punched it.
But it also looked like it could have snuck in the joist there where the crossbar meets the post.
It could have gone anywhere. And there's a quick corner by BG,
right
and they can't get it in.
South able to head it away out of the danger zone.
And they not only head it away, they knock it away.
That was Alex Senek again that got the ball up toward midfield. But BG puts it right back toward the box, keeping the pressure on here late in the second half. Just 12 minutes left to go in regulation of the D1 boys final.
I'm telling you, this is just, I'm cursed.
You are.
I have the soccer curse.
I blame you.
You should. I have the soccer curse. I brought it with me from Exeter.
I was hoping for a 4-3 game here tonight. Maybe even 5-3. Somebody, one way or the other.
By the way, John, earlier today, I was at the BG Nashua North football game. BG advanced in football, 32-7. So we will be busy on Friday night here at
we should have mentioned
TV.
it as it's the same matchup. It's BG
against Nashua South.
Football,
right.
Actual football. I don't know if Liam Ireland will have any gas left in the tank, so he can
I'd sign him
up and play Friday.
I'd sign him. Sign him up. I'd sign him up.
Is that legal, by the way? Can you just stick it on the roster if he goes to the school?
I don't know if they freeze him or not. I don't think they do. I think
that would be something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so South, the 4 seed against Bishop Guertin. I forget what seed they are, but they're trying to do the underdog thing. Good throwing again. Header by
Look at this.
Cormier.
He gets up there and he has it. Yep. But you know what? I mean, if they sign Ireland, first half and place kick. So I know Bowen's a good place kicker.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I'd have him do kickoffs because Guertin has trouble special teams wise in coverage. A lot of high school teams do on kickoffs, and Ireland would boom it out of the end zone every time.
He would. That's if you want
automatic
that,
start.
he'll do it.
Automatic start at the 20. You don't have to worry about returns.
Yeah.
Because North guys, ooh, there's a
Cormier
play.
goes down again.
Yep.
In like a heap. And did he get this call as a free kick?
He got the call, and they get the ref coming
That's
over.
at least the 4th time that Cormier.
And he's getting a talking to. What's all this about?
I don't know. Is it telling him not to?
I have no idea.
Josh Corvo holding his wrist as he walks
Yeah,
away,
he
but
is.
it is a corner free kick for his team.
Yep.
Basically a corner kick of a different angle here for Liam Ireland.
Inside of 10 minutes left in regulation. Can somebody put it in before we go to OT, please?
Well, South is hoping it doesn't happen right now because the set piece belongs to Bishop Guertin. But, it's going to be a question of whether we do get any goal before time expires. We knew that Ireland was going to take this. He fakes it.
Yeah, he does. He fakes it. Kick. Right. Now we'll get started again.
Trying to see who's doing what. And low liner toward the goal, easily repelled by
a low liner. So what that tells me is he didn't exactly get a high lofting shot into the box. So he may be getting tired.
Yeah.
You know, he may be getting a little tired.
A little bit.
Yep.
Even a great athlete as
even an everywhere man.
Yeah,
like
even an everywhere man.
Right. And he goes
tired.
down.
Here's the guy who never gets
Ireland
tired.
Ireland just went down on the field hard.
Yeah, he did. We'll see if he gets up.
We'll see if he gets up. Yep.
I'm
watching him. I'm watching him. He's up. He's up. He's shaking it off.
As we look to our right, you can see clock keeps running, even when people get hurt in soccer, and they are supposed to tack on injury time to the end of the game.
Now South's got to get somebody down to take that shot, and they do.
Yeah, and Liam trots back through your picture.
So another shot from outside the penalty area, but another free kick for South.
Or throw in.
Oh, that's right. It's the throw-in. It's not a free kick. I thought it would be a free kick, but no.
Well, there's enough space over there that if somebody just ran over and you laid the ball down, they could take a free kick.
Right.
That's just my...
And instead they pass it back.
Yeah, football.
And here's the kick. Here's the free kick.
Into the box.
Free
Only
he was all
BG
alone.
players are there. There's a kick from distance.
Oh, my. Look at that. Bufter gets up there and grabs it. And, of course, from our angle, would it have gone over, or did he actually stop that from going in? I think he stopped it from going in, John.
I believe he did, Tom. I think that would have hit the underside of the crossbar and went over the line.
Oh,
look at this ball. It's loose.
Oh, it's loose in front.
Kick. And is he
whistle.
offside? He's
Whistle.
offside.
Yep.
Oh, fortunate break there for South as Antonio Pancine, very vocal goaltender, talking
so
to his defenders.
The whistle giveth and it taketh away.
It sure does.
And we are 7:22 left to play in regulation on the game clock. Time is kept on the field, maybe another 10, 15 seconds. There hasn't been any long stoppages in this game.
The boot by Pancine. No, they're really not.
Not in the second half. There were in the first half, not in the second half.
Nothing too lengthy.
No.
Michele Esposito trying a long lead pass to Damian Rodriguez, and he runs into the back of Liam Ireland.
Anytime that ball's over the midfield stripe, Liam Ireland is running down there. He's not staying back.
Right. And he's not running as well as he did
No,
earlier,
he's not, because he took that hit. He took that hit. He went down.
Yeah. Stave off that type of occurrence. Liam Ireland's going to tee this up, and he's still got that powerful foot as he hits it about 100 miles an hour into the offensive end. South able to intercept. headed forward by Araujo, and it looks like, I hate to say it too, but it looks like South's top players up front are running out of gas.
Yeah, I think they
low
are.
on it.
Yeah, I think they are.
Including Kevin Araujo. Still got the skills. He goes to Damian Rodriguez. They called him offside. Yeah, and there's that beautiful whistle that you love to hear, Tom, to interrupt a goal-scoring play just when you need a goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially.
He's going to want to get rid of all the referee flags. And probably next time he plays a soccer game in a tournament where there's linesmen, he'll probably try to steal the flags before the game, right?
Yeah. I think Kevin Araujo was questioning where the ball placement was.
He was, yeah.
And I think he might have been right, but they let Liam
launch.
Oh,
the header! Pensy with a diving save.
Had to.
And I think from our angle that was just going to be even with the post, but I can't be sure.
And on top of that, I'm not sure that wasn't a South player that maybe
hit it. Yeah, I think
Would have
so.
been a corner kick.
Right.
So a double save by Pansine. He's got to be concerned about seeing, more pressure than certainly he did in the first half. BG's depth showing here late. A curler across the box.
South with some chances now. BG with some chances now. They're starting to put some pressure on. Clock stopped on the game clock. Time being kept on the field.
Ryan Neary gives up the ball to Liam Ireland.
Smart move.
Yep. And here comes that powerful two-fisted throw-in, or is he walking in to do a free kick situation?
Yeah, they're talking about it.
Okay.
So they're gonna go. They're gonna go throw in from the side, which is again almost as good as a corner if Ireland, as you see him stretching. Let's see this throw.
Up.
Yep, he gets it up in the air.
Loose.
Nope, can't connect the shot. Oh man!
All kinds of wide right.
Oh, golden chance.
Yeah, get it on net.
Golden. You got to get that ball straight in. A bang play, and it goes way wide.
Slow to get up there is Ryan
Neary.
Neary.
Yeah, I know. He hit the
Trent Cormier talking to the official. I'm not sure what that's about.
He wants a call. That's what they wanted. They wanted a penalty. They wanted a free kick from just outside the box because of the contact. But the contact on the throw-in, they're going to bang into each other. It's almost like a Hail Mary in football, right? And your referee is going to be hesitant to make any kind of calls there.
It's like maybe an NBA game with half second left and you lob it underneath the basket.
Right.
Somebody's got to murder somebody to get a call.
Right.
But yeah, especially in this situation. As you can see, clock frozen, time being kept down on the field for the last 5 minutes of regulation of the 2025 New Hampshire D1 Boys Soccer Final. As we have a substitution, Neary's actually going to come off.
Yeah, he's going to come off. That's a good idea. I think
maybe
just
it had to do with the injury that he
give him a little bit of a break, right?
Yeah. South has taken a couple of their players off, Tom, too. I do not see Kevin Araujo or Damian Rodriguez out there. So Tom Bellin kind of strategizing for overtime already.
Yeah, it looks like you got to give
a lot of defenders
got to
out
give
there.
these guys some rest.
Yeah, get some fresh legs.
There's one guy who doesn't
want
to come off the field except for a yellow card is Ireland. It's the only time we got a player on South, another one down, and they all embrace.
And Josh Carvo in the middle of that one too. It looked like players collided heads accidentally.
They did, and they're both checking it with each other. They're both holding onto their heads.
Sergio Lopez and Josh Corvo.
So what's the referee doing here? What's he saying?
I mean, he's just giving him a little time, like when the catcher gets hit and the umpire
but what's he
comes
saying
out.
to him? What's he saying? And I guess he's probably checking. Okay,
I think he's saying, "Watch your head."
Yeah.
Heads up.
How many fingers?
Well, he might be doing that. Might be doing a quick concussion check. Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if he's qualified.
I doubt it.
Yeah, exactly.
At least he's thinking about it.
Exactly.
And there's a good ball by Nico Frioni, trying to get it back toward midfield. South looking like they're just going to play defense here and try to get to overtime. It'll be 2 if necessary.
That's dangerous when you do that. And if you noticed in the you did the game on Monday night out at Exeter when it was Campbell in the semifinals.
Campbell and Conville.
Right. So what did you notice about the overtime?
Campbell and Oyster. Who did they play?
Hollis. I was there.
Hollis.
What,
yes.
what did you notice about the overtime?
Was one-sided?
No. 15 instead of 10. 15 minutes instead of 10.
Oh, yeah, 15 instead of 10.
Because early in the first 2 rounds, it's been 10. And they upped it to 15 in the semifinals.
So you're playing 30 minutes.
So you're playing 30, right, if needed. Oh, my God, I hope you don't be 30. I hope you well, for 2 reasons. A, the time it takes. But B, do you really want to see this game decided on penalty kicks?
No, I do not.
No, neither do I. I want to see it decided in the field of play.
Although, if you're just talking pure strategy, the athleticism and the height advantage that Bo Bufter has, it's going to be formidable in penalty kicks if it gets there.
And nobody wants penalty kicks.
No. And plus, South has shown the skill all season that they can come up with just brilliant goal scoring.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, BG, with that depth, they're just going to charge and charge. It just seems a shame that nobody can use all those talents to just get one goal here. Vitor Pegas, and Bufter got fingertips on it.
Boy, is South going to settle on defense? I don't think so, John Collins.
Well, that did kind of catch BG off guard. I think they had relaxed their rear guard a little bit.
Bufter had dove and got a couple of fingers on it. I don't know if that ball would have hit the far corner, but he made that play. You saw Bufter sprawling to make that save, and he did.
I do think that BG relaxed a little bit when they didn't see Arujo and Damian Rodriguez
I
on the
think
field.
you're right.
And Michele Esposito is still out there. He's number 10. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Vitor Pegas was right there.
Well, they have other players who can score. And they've got quality players.
Ethan Fournier, who did come on.
I mean, Esposito has 15 goals on the year. You know, so.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, they got guys who can put the ball in the
three-pronged attack.
Oh, they got plenty of players. You know, but not a lot of depth in terms of putting a lineup on the field and having that ability to substitute 3 or 4 kids at a time, right? The fatigue factor is there.
BG plays it down the far sideline as we get a...
John, I saw Bo do that in the girls' game. They substituted 5 kids at once. Rarely see that.
Well, that's a strategy.
That's a lot of depth.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably a big reason why they were able to break Hollis Brookline's 56-game winning streak and take the title.
Right.
They were the underdogs, was Bo, I think, because of that. Liam Ireland chips it down the right side, looking for Tavish Keenan, and Max Carr plays it out of bounds. Excuse me, Maxwell Hall. Maxim. Throw in.
Ireland, dangerous right here.
Right at
Puts
the goal.
Ball in the mouth.
Oh, right in the front of the box, I should say.
Right.
And South's Alex Sedek right there.
Hold your breath. Anytime that ball is going to get a throw in, a little body there and crashing to the ground. He took one in the abdomen.
Yeah, he did. Vitor Pegas was trying to self-pass it by kicking it forward. They ended up kicking the midsection.
Yeah. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
And that's it for regulation, everybody. We can't tell you exactly when it gets down to 10, 9, 8 because the time is kept on the field. We have to guess it. But right here, it's
a 5-minute break, and then we'll be back for the first 15-minute overtime period. Sudden victory, sudden death. Take your pick.
I call it sudden death. I'm the old timer. I'm the old timer, old school.
Yeah.
And that's what we got. 0-0.
We need something sudden to happen, though.
I'm telling you, 0-0, everybody. Come back.
Welcome back to Manchester Memorial's Chabot McDonough Field for overtime in the D1 2025 Boys Soccer Final. John Collins along with Tom King. Tom, it had a feeling like it was going at least this far as we made our way through the second half. The goal-scoring opportunities kind of dried up in the last 10 minutes.
I thought they were there. I thought there were a couple of opportunities and kids just missed some shots.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I did. I thought that there were some opportunities, but a couple of them. But you know what? The one thing we haven't seen, and this is the one thing, was that offside call that you didn't like and didn't agree with. And I remember seeing it. You know, I remember taking a quick look at it, but I couldn't tell. So it's just,
And it seemed like after that, the momentum shifted a little bit more to BG. They started developing a lot more scoring chances. Maybe the depth came into play that you talked about.
They had a great scoring chance, but then we saw Bufter with a diving stop, a ball off his fingertips the other way, and we saw Pansine with a couple of saves.
And a couple of bobbles, too.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah. And that's what happens. Everything's fatigue has a funny way of developing itself.
Not only physically, but your mental concentration can
here's
lapse.
Neary trying to get in there in the corner. And look at the play by Neary. Look at that.
Chipped into the box. It's loose.
Oh, man.
Anybody's ball cleared by the South Panthers just in time to avoid what could have been a golden goal, a championship goal.
We go 15 minutes here, fans. If no one scores, it's sudden death. So next goal wins. The golden goal, they call it. There's a through ball.
And cleared
Kicked
over
out.
the end line. It's going to be a corner kick.
It should be. Yes, it is. So if nobody scores, we go to another 15 minutes. And then if no one scores after that, it'll be penalty kicks, which no one wants to see.
Ryan Neary will tee up this corner kick. Right foot. Nobody needs really extra incentive to win this state championship. But, Tom, you were telling me about there is an extra incentive for BG on top of this.
Shave their coach's head, right?
Shave their coach's head.
There's too far. With a header.
Oh, it didn't get through. That was Josh Carvo.
Still there, though. Still in dangerous territory. Look at Pansine. He's got to follow that ball. But you imagine the pressure on these goalies in a sudden death championship game. My God.
Yeah. You could probably feel it right up through their stomach,
Oh, yeah.
The fact that any little bobble could be the end.
Yeah, it's a nice chip right
into
here.
the box onside, and it's off of a South defender. It appears.
I thought it went off BG, and they're arguing it, and I think they're right. I think it went off BG.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, I think so.
We had the.
But they did not get the call, and it's going to go the other way. It'll be a Guertin corner kick here.
It was a tough angle. It couldn't quite tell.
Geez, that's tough.
And it's going to be a left-footed corner, hooking into the box, headed out of bounds, and this will be a goal kick as it did go off a BG
has
player.
gotten some opportunities here in this overtime. They've had the possession. Possession is a big deal here now. You want to play possession ball, but you also want to get quality ball, quality shots. They've had a couple, but nothing that they can see. The thing is what's going on here is the goalies are controlling the ball. So they make those saves. The ball's not flying out anywhere in the box where somebody can pounce on it. And if it is, it's cleared away very quickly.
Got to.
Yep.
Game will be over, right? Out of bounds off of the Cardinals, so a throw in for South. As the beginning of overtime, we've been looking left, Tom.
A lot of looking left.
And that's not good for South. They need to get some sort of an offensive attack mounted to try to get that game-winning goal. Liam Ireland's got other ideas. He's going to boom this one toward the south net. You can see he's about almost 10 yards short of midfield, but it is well within his range, folks, to make it right into the box, into the grinder, the pinball machine, and have it just rattle around. It goes deep into the box, rattles around.
Ricochet, like a video game,
Yes.
Back and forth. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, like the old Pong, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, Tom and I are old enough. We played the original on-screen, TV screen video game called Pong. It's basically two dashes, going vertically on each side of the screen.
You played
playing
that game.
tennis.
I didn't.
You didn't play it? No, you had
barely.
You had real work to do.
Yeah, barely.
Still, even back then.
Yep.
Oh, there's a bump and a fall, and they're
going to play on. No, that's good. No, play
Yep.
on. That was a good, clean play,
Past midfield, Damian Rodriguez does control, got a foot on it, got it to Kevin Araujo. He's trying to thread it to Vitor Pegas. Pegas has it on his right foot. Cuts it back inside, though. He had some space.
He has some space to the right if he had gone that way.
Opportunity missed there for South. Their first glimmer of an attack in this overtime period.
They're tired, John.
I
South's
know.
gassed.
Yeah,
South
they
is
really
gassed.
are.
They are very tired.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that Guertin was counting on because of the fact that they could not sub in as many players.
Damon Rodriguez trying to
He
get a
loses the
control
ball,
of that,
yep.
but he had to go 1 on 2 or 3 there as the lead forward striker. Side foot south, Josh Corvo steps up. Tackled by Senek is a good one. Chip, or is it? What do we have? Official going to make a call here, one way or the other. I don't know if it's a free kick or what. We have an injury to the right.
Yep.
Yeah. Player's down way back behind the play, and it's just not any player.
And it's Ireland.
It's Liam Ireland.
Yes,
yeah.
It looks like a cramp. So he's cramping on around his ankles. Bo Bufter is trying to help him.
Trying to hydrate too while he's down on
Yes,
the
exactly.
turf.
Yeah, he gets the ball, he gets the water right there, get the hydrating.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either if Bo or the official has a medical degree, but somehow they're able to revive Liam.
Bo knows.
Bo knows cramps.
Bo knows cramps.
Bo now knows championship overtime play for the D1 boys final.
Boy.
Wow, he's just infusing every turnover, every pass, every shot with added excitement and suspense. Will anybody get the championship goal? So many more seniors on the BG roster, and I don't know, I just feel like, Tom, they might be a little bit hungrier, although you also mentioned the depth of the roster coming in more and more into play.
There's more players. Look at all those players. How many players do you see on that bench that have their jackets off? Not many, right?
No.
No. So Tom Bellin limited a little bit with his substitutions.
And the restart was like a real restart. They almost played it like a live ball. And Guidry's kick, as he kicks it again up the sideline and headed up in the air by South, but it's still in play.
They got to get the ball over to the left side.
And there's Senek doing more of the little things right.
Yep.
Controlled it, passed it to a teammate, but still not out of the offensive zone. Kick forwards, Nirav Chenji. Could have let it go to.
Yeah, Pansine wanted to get it, and he didn't do it. And now they got to, at least that could have been a huge mistake. Suppose that ball had rolled out over the end line. That would have been a corner
kick. Could have been a game-ending corner kick. Yeah, you could have ushered that back to your goal. You kind of shielded it with your body if you want to go that way.
We're just about halfway through the first
overtime. That was a quick 7.5 minutes.
That was, wasn't it? Wow.
For us, I don't know. It's probably for the players, too.
Oh, that goes by in a flash for the players.
As tired as they are. Josh Corvo, forward kick, trying to time it up on a bounce. It's a problem. Ryan Neary.
1 on 3, and then with Neary, you add another player when you say it's Neary, because it's really the speed and tenacity of 2 players.
Right. That's a problem.
Yep.
It's a problem for the defense when the ball is bounding around with Neary like that. Throw in for South in the offensive end. That hadn't had too many of these. Vito Pregas finds Damon Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, 1 on 2. 2 players around him. No one's letting him breathe.
Somehow BG will pass the ball inbounds up the sideline.
He probably woke up this morning, and when he got out of bed, there were 2 Guertin players waiting for him when he walked out of his bedroom. Right?
Nirav Chenji, class player with poise back there. Nirav Chenji, number 4. As the ball finds its way to Rodriguez, that slides the pass.
Oh, a nice sliding pass. Would have had a shot. Oh, that would have been something else.
Especially with the foot that Michele Esposito has.
That's just skill.
That could have been dangerous.
That is just skill, but you just couldn't do it. Guertin is just smothering them defensively in terms of what they like to do.
Headed down. Haven't said Liam Ireland's name in about 2 or 3 minutes, which shocks me.
I know.
Mr. Everywhere Man.
Well, Mr. Everywhere Man's kind of tired himself right now.
Yeah. Up it goes in the lead half of the field.
Loose ball. They got a race to that.
Oh, almost left it there for
Cormier. Would have been dangerous.
Player that falls over the top.
Yeah, that was Cormier. He would have been right on top of that. He's got long legs.
Senek trying to do a through ball to Damien or Vito Pregas, who gets shouldered to the ground by Corvo. Good football hit there. South played on to advantage, and Corvo also levels another player. 2 in a row. Looks like an offensive pulling guard right here.
Exactly.
5.5 minutes to go here in the first of possibly 2 extra time periods. Next goal wins.
Now, they usually stop the clock at 2 minutes in the first overtime and 5 in the second. Let's see when they do it this time.
Right.
That's how they did it last night. Actually, they did it last night. They did it both 2 minutes. Let's see if they do the 5. As we're waiting for the kick to come in.
Yeah, Vita Pregas has teed it up.
He's waiting.
He's inbounds. This is a free
There's
kick.
the whistle.
And he chips a hooker into the top
That's
of the
a
box.
good. That's a good ball, boy.
It
That
was.
is a good ball.
South couldn't do much with
No,
it.
and-
Pregas again to kick it.
Well, he only had one player there when that ball was
Good
kicked
hustle. Vitor just couldn't keep it, take it with him into the corner. That could have developed into something.
in. Yep.
And it's Cormier trying to control, but no, it's Alex Senek has it.
And they have stopped
Senek
it.
with a well-placed
look at
ball.
this.
Is he
Damn.
onside? In the corner.
He is.
Pegas chips it across. And again,
Rodriguez is there, and he
Yeah.
can't even get a foot on it because of the Guertin defense.
that was James Guidry that
Guidry.
marked him so closely.
Yep, Guidry.
Yep.
He is good.
They do good man-on-man. This BG defense knows where each South attacker is, and
Yep,
somebody's
they do.
on them.
I'm sure they did a lot of film work.
Yeah.
They looked at the first game. They did a lot of stuff. There's a nice.
Tavish Keenan trying to lead Neary, and it's a
Yeah, BG is
good
more apt to
decision.
play the long ball rather than
The
than
direct
the direct yeah.
ball. Yeah,
the direct
chip and
long
chase.
ball.
And Neary showing he still has gas in the tank. Ball kicked past midfield, and there's the answer to our question, Tom. About
5.
5 minutes.
Yeah, they stopped it a while.
Up the sideline, Arujo.
We've gone 2.5 minutes, I think. We're
Okay.
halfway through it.
So not too much time left in this first extra period. Back to
No.
midfield it goes.
Can Guertin score? Can
Should
South score? Can somebody score? Oh, there's a
Jacob
shot
Crane
right on it.
fires one. A name we haven't said a lot of.
No.
Jacob Crane, who's a sophomore, getting some championship playing time and nearly coming up
There's the depth we
with
talked
a wonder
about.
strike.
And Pansini was
Yes.
able to make the save, and he got away with bobbling it because there was nobody near him, no one around.
Right.
He was all alone.
Andrew Klyop got a kick on that and apparently got fouled. So it's going to be a free kick for Liam Ireland, who again, as much as he might
Uh-oh.
be
Let's
gassed.
see. Is it Ireland?
Oh, yeah. And, you know,
Yeah.
this
He's way back. He's 60 yards away.
yeah, watch when the,
He's actually
the
7.
analogy here is to somebody teeing off on a par 5. Watch the extra life these balls have.
He's actually 68 yards away.
Amazing. Into the box, but
Yeah.
headed away by South.
Here's a chance.
Oh, distance.
Wide. Oh, everybody held their breath on that.
That was Jacob Crane again.
It was. Boy, he's had 2 good looks at the goal.
Kind of unmarked, had some space to work with. Kind of off the right side of his foot. Not able to square it up on goal. Antonio Pansine tees it up. South's dynamic sophomore goaltender. Antonio with the goal kick. Short of midfield. BG backheel pass by Chartier.
It's going penalty kicks, Joe.
Yeah, you think so? I hope not, Tom. We still have another extra time after this.
Just everybody. The thing
You're
is,
cursed. That's what you're thinking.
exactly. I'm cursed, but the thing is, too, when you're this tired, right? As they're going to eventually, you're going to get tired in that second overtime. Now, sometimes that causes a mistake,
Yeah.
but usually it causes neither team to be really getting money quality.
Oh, there's
chances.
a good timed pass. That's onside to Kevin Arujo on the wing.
Yeah, but who gets back, right?
Everybody. For
Everybody
BG.
for BG. Back
4 or
right
5 guys.
there.
Yeah, and diffuses the threat instantly. Yeah, good point about the fatigue.
That's why you see hockey overtime. Once it gets to be beyond
yeah.
2 overtimes in hockey, they're all too tired to score a goal.
Or else play, super quality
Yeah, right,
defense. It's
right,
like
with-
always a
yeah,
mental mistake or a lapse.
Right, yep.
And Liam Ireland takes to the turf there as he got maybe stepped on. Good decision by Pansine again to come off his line and get the ball. Waiting for that whistle to end the first extra time here as he punts it to midfield. Liam Ireland back on his feet. Not moving that well, though. Looking like he's trying to stave off some cramps. But he does get a foot on that one. And right back toward the box. Back in numbers, BG's defense able to guard against a game-winning goal here in the first extra period, or not. A swing of a leg by Pegas, not able to connect with anything on it.
No, if you'd gotten more on it, then maybe Bufter would have had to make a save.
Showing a little bit of a sign of fatigue there was James Guidry. The defender was bent over at the waist for a second, trying to get some breath back.
I think Guertin is ready to play for another overtime right now.
Yeah, and they're going to have to. No forfeit in this one. You got to come back out there and keep trying. And it goes to midfield off of Senek's foot.
Oh, nice steal.
Jacob Crane, he's fresh legs. He kicks it toward goal.
That's his third shot on goal in his overtime, right?
Yes, and Tom, we did an overtime in hockey. I remember they finally let one of the sophomore players, was it the Concord BG game?
Well, that we did four overtimes.
The 4 overtimes.
Right.
They let, and there is the end of the first extra period. This should only be a 2-minute break, so we'll keep it here. Yeah, we did that game, and you were remarking on the SNU Arena clock how you'd never seen a 7 before.
Never seen a 7.
Welcome back to Manchester's Chabot McDonough Field, Manchester Memorial High School. John Collins with Tom King. We were interrupted talking about the 7 overtime game we did in hockey and how everybody got fatigued. But when they let some fresh legs out on the ice, it was almost like they put Mario Lemieux out there all of a sudden, because everybody else was so slowed down that by contrast, we saw Jacob Crane, the sophomore, come off the bench for BG and get 3 shots on goal within a short span of time. That shows you how fatigued these players are as they come back out here. A fresh 15 minutes up on the clock, Tom. A lot of these South players have played almost every minute of this championship game, including the netminders. They have. Bufter and Pansine have not come out. So if we do the math, it's about 105 minutes that they've already played. 80 minutes of regulation, 15 minutes of the first overtime, and here we are. So into the second overtime period.
So let's see. Let me do my math. We've played 80 minutes and 15 minutes, right?
Okay, that's 95.
So we're almost at 95.
Right, 95.
Yep. So I had a 195, then I had the 80, which is 275, and 15, 290. 290.
Oh, yeah, right.
So I've seen 290 minutes of soccer with 1 goal scored. 290 minutes, 1 goal.
And South controls the opening tap as they're going to be trying to score on the goal to our left now. Bo Bufter's moved to our left, Antonio Pansine to our right. Here at Manchester Memorial High School, the D1
I'm sorry,
boys.
Yeah. It's 290. Good point.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, Guertin in the white. They're going to go left to right, South in the purple, right to left.
Oh, and they cede a free kick. South, the foul near midfield, and the guy again. There go that man again. Liam Ireland tees it up. 60 yards, make it 70 yards when you count for the end zone from the goal mouth, where Antonio Pansine is 100% expecting this ball to come right to him.
Boom.
Right near him. Look at that booming kick.
I'm telling you.
Oh, it's off to the left, though.
Does anybody do that?
No, Orison Carr. Yeah, we watched a lot of soccer. I think that is the biggest foot we've ever seen
it
in high school soccer.
Oh, and in our years doing it, right? I don't remember that.
No. 70 yards in the air or something. 60. And there's Trent Cormier trying to track it down. Stepping on the ball, though, I hope he's okay, was Araujo.
Yep. But Cormier's going to get called for the foul, so it'll be a free kick for South.
Yeah, that wasn't anything that Cormier did. I think just Kevin accidentally stepped on the ball, and he's slow to get up. South forced to play on.
I think any player at this point with fatigue that hits the deck is going to be slow to get up. Right?
Yeah.
This South had a chance, but the whistle blew, and I believe it was offside.
Just as you said, Tom.
Oh, no, it was an injury, a player down.
Yeah, and slow to get up will be.
I was watching the ball. I didn't see the player.
Is that Kevin again? No, he's standing right there looking at his side. See who this is. Kelly Esposito.
It's Esposito.
Help to his feet.
Yeah, he's all right.
Maxon Hall helps him up. And Steve Long is going to tee this up right at the midfield stripe. Not sure what the official's writing, but she gave out a yellow card. That we didn't see. Oh, he's putting it back in his pocket.
Putting his paper back.
Paper back in his pocket. Yeah. Just a notebook. His Belichick notebook. Long is going to kick this one a long way. Not quite as long as a Liam Ireland boot. Liam Ireland heads that one back toward midfield. Alex Senick controls. Trying to split five.
He's got to get that foot on it.
Alex Senick still has it. Good ball back to Long. Long hooks one. Top of the box, headed, and it's an easy bounce for Bufter.
Araujo got in Senick's way there, John.
Yeah. And the kick by Ireland, trying to find Ryan Neary up ahead of the field.
And Pansine,
yes, come on.
He did not want to go one-on-one with Neary. Neary could have pounced on that if he wanted to stay onside, but he had to wait. Neary had to wait for the onside.
From the wing comes Nick Chartier.
Takedown from behind.
Ooh, Orison Carr.
I think you're going to get a call there.
Will this be a free kick right there?
Should be.
Uh-oh. Dangerous spot.
This is a dangerous spot with 12:24. We were almost 3 minutes into the second overtime.
Next goal wins the state championship.
And this is going to be interesting. This is, it's probably 10 yards outside the box.
There's a rare picture right there, Tom, where there's no Liam Ireland standing over a free kick.
You're at the, well, you know what? He can boom that over the net. That's the problem. He is 18 yards away.
Yeah, it's going to take some
Right.
finesse.
And I think you want Ireland's height in the middle there, right? Don't you, to maybe head it in?
I agree. And here comes Ryan Neary to right foot it, and he is.
And he hits it right way
looking
over.
for the back post. Yep. Yeah, that's a sign that Liam didn't even come up to get into the box. He's fatigued.
Yep.
He is very fatigued. You could imagine that he's been everywhere. That's his moniker. And he's been everywhere for about 100 minutes, just about 99 minutes at this point.
I think I've been everywhere for about 200 minutes.
Yeah, you're the everywhere man.
Oh, boy, Exeter, here, Stellos, everywhere.
Yeah. And you'll be, next Friday, you'll be where these two schools are playing football at Stellos.
That's right. The Division I quarterfinals.
Guaranteeing a Nashua-based semifinalist in the Final Four.
Exactly. We're going to be going to Bedford on a week from Friday. A week from next Friday.
Oh, you assume Bedford's going to win there?
Oh, I think there's no doubt.
Whoa! In front, and
look at Bufter up in the air, knocks it away.
That was
my! And look at that. Oh!
And, of course, Ireland's in the box, too, trying to help out.
The Panthers have to be shaking their heads saying, what do we need to do here? Bufter, the ball is headed to that far corner, and Bufter got the ball in the nick of time.
I think that was Steve Long that launched that.
I think it was, too.
And, wow, that was close. Bufter had to use every bit of his athleticism to make sure that didn't sneak in the upper part of the net to his left.
And waiting to take the corner kick is going to be De Silva Vegas.
And he kicks it. Curls at top of the box. It's a good corner, but it was one of the taller players again for BG that got to it. Josh Corriveau headed it away.
And Araujo, I believe, boots it down there. Let's see. Charging in was Vegas.
And Griffin Cassell cleared that one. Got it to his teammate Nick Chartier downfield.
I'm still shaking my head over that Bufter save. That saved the champion. That saved the championship right there for one of these, for his Guertin team if they win it, and saved.
Yeah, far and away the best chance that South had in overtime.
Saved our chance for penalty kicks. That's what we're going for. PKs. Give me a P. Give me a K. What do you get?
Stop it. What are you saying? Loose ball near the top of the box, and South just going to clear this.
Ooh.
Looking for Damian Rodriguez, who's lurking. BG's defense has been just so tough. They've not allowed Damian Rodriguez to get that decisive breakaway. Not once. He had one partial breakaway that was whistled for an offside near the beginning of the second half. It was really Disappointing to see that nipped in the bud by the offside flag. We thought it was onside, or I did for sure. Down into the corner it goes. Pegas is going to track this down. He's got to go 1-on-2 as he tries to split the defenders. Self-pass, though, too heavy of a touch. And Griffin Cassell takes it away. Michele Esposito controls. Alex Senek back to the middle. A chip towards Kevin Araujo, not able to get it there. Good idea by Sergio Lopez.
Halfway through the overtime almost. Another minute.
Kick forward. Narav Chenji heads that down, and South able to get it back over midfield. Up the sideline, there's a sprint. Ryan Neary way out his and Pansini, look out, he's still off his line. He's got to
scramble back.
And a good job by South's players to get in the shooting lane.
And they do. There's a block right there.
Yeah, because that was dangerous. If that player's there by himself, it's almost an easy chip over the goalie into the back of the net.
Just got up and scrambled back. Sacrificing the body right there to knock the ball away. There's a South player. Couldn't see who it was. Rodriguez trying to come back and try to get it. And it's just going to be back and forth here, John.
Yeah, Corvo has it. He's able to slide it to the left. Down into the corner it goes.
There's a chance.
And across.
It was tipped.
By everybody.
It was deflected. I believe a slight deflection caused that to go wide.
That one ricochets off of Maxim Hall, so that's going to be a throw-in for the Cardinals. And Josh Corvo is going to hand the ball off to
guess who?
Fellow senior Liam Ireland, who specializes in this, among other things, on the soccer pitch that nobody else can do nearly as well. Watch this throw in. He's going to throw this for all he's worth. This could be the throw in to win a state championship. 7 minutes left in the second extra time period.
There it goes, but that didn't reach.
No.
Shot!
Shot.
Oh,
that
blocked.
Just got deflected all kinds of
man,
wide.
anytime that ball is out there and a player gets it in Ireland, he's hurt. And he knows he didn't get a lot of that throw, and I think that's all fatigue.
He is at half speed right now for him, for sure.
And he's going to try another one. Let's see if he can get this one up in the air. I have my doubts.
Yeah, he just gets his whole body into these throws.
Well, his whole body's dying right now.
Yeah,
He gets a low line drive.
Yeah.
You can tell.
And that one is booted away, but another throw-in for Bishop Guertin as they keep the pressure on here in double overtime.
Ireland is going to have another one.
Yeah. He's not going to try to reach the net with this one.
No, he's not. He's going to just try to find an open player and let them go. We are 1 minute away from when they stop the clock.
Ball knifing its way into the offensive zone. Neary so dangerous.
Oh, boy, is he ever. Once he gets... See, Neary isn't tired. He's got energy all the time.
It sure looks like it as he sprints after this one. And Tavish Keenan is also down there with some good vigor. Nice pep for this point in the game. South's going to try to get this thing out of their own end finally. 5.5 minutes to go in the second and last overtime. No goal in the next 5.5 minutes, and we'll have to do penalty kicks. Headed up the sideline.
That's where we're going, John.
Who's going to get it? South trying to turn it around. Pegas on the far sideline. Alex Senek chips it, and it go out of bounds in front of the Panther bench.
No rhythm for South in this game, right? They haven't been able to get in that offensive rhythm in the overtime or most of this game. They were in it early, maybe the first 25 minutes of the first half. They had a lot of chances. But they just no through balls.
Yeah, they had that one moment there where Bufter had to make a spectacular save at the post, but otherwise we've been looking right in this overtime. Kicked on ahead. And a chip. This is a problem. There's Neary. Cuts it inside.
What a move by Neary.
Shoots it.
No.
Nick Chartier.
He got it.
Nick Chartier on the follow. And Bishop Guertin is your 2025 D1 Boys Soccer Champion.
Look at that.
Ryan Neary on the charge, the bobble, and the finish by Nick Chartier, and they are mobbing him.
That ball was just out of reach by by Pansine to grab it before Neary got it. And, before Chartier got it. Pansine makes the save. You think the ball bounces way out? No. It was about maybe a foot and a half away from Pansine.
About a step.
Couldn't reach it.
No.
Chartier got there, and he put it in the upper left corner
And the
Oh,
BG
my.
fans went absolutely crazy. You got to feel for the South players who just basically fell like they were all struck by lightning where they stood.
Unreal.
Dejected that they were not able to come up with that golden goal that Nick Chartier was able to do.
Unreal. And look at the poor South kids. You know what? And there's Bellin and Van de Venner giving each other, congratulations. Oh,
Alex
my
Senek
goodness.
is distraught. He's a junior, though. He does come back next
Bishop
season.
Guertin is your champion.
And Tyler
we
Van
did
de
not
Venner,
go
Tom, the coach.
Zip.
Got to get his head shaved,
Yeah,
but
he's
he's also, the coach of the year, you think?
He should be.
Look at Liam Ireland right there. And,
with Bufter. Look at that.
Bufter.
These two.
Bufter.
These two are the most important players. Others,
It's like automatically people think, oh, you got one goal. You got to give it to the goal scorer, the MVP. But I think Nick Chartier would willingly hand it to a split a team of Bufter.
And John,
Liam
Chartier
Ireland.
came into this game a couple of minutes early. He was on the sideline for a little while.
How about that?
He comes in. Players.
The depth that you talked about.
There
it is.
It bore fruit.
Because if you don't have gas in the tank, you don't get to that bobble. That was just an instant.
And he got it because if he waits a split second more, he doesn't get to it.
Yes.
So the goal was probably unofficially about was 4 minutes left, and there they go. There's hugs here, not a lot of handshakes. You're going to see some hugs, I would imagine.
The players that know each other.
I saw I saw these guys hug each other after that first game. So this was man, I'm telling you.
We didn't do penalty kicks, Tom. I'm so relieved.
I'm shocked. I am.
Well, that was actually a quality goal.
I am. So that's the one that if you were to win a championship, and there you see hugs right there.
Yeah.
If you're going to win a championship, that's the kind of goal you want to see one of these teams get.
Yeah. And I'm not calling that a mistake by Pansine either. That was a hard shot that he
makes
saved.
the save, and it just bounces out
Tiny
just
bobble.
a little bit, and that'll do it.
And the celebration ensues.
So evidently, that is it for our Division I, or actually our whole high school soccer season.
Yeah. Well, the
This
football
fall.
game has a lot to live up to, but that is your state champion in boys soccer for 2025. First championship since 2004. Congratulations to the Cardinals. For Tom King and for our executive producer, Pete Johnson, cameraman Steve Cody, we thank you for watching. Congratulations once again to the state championship Cardinals. Stay tuned, everybody, for the trophy presentation coming up at Manchester Memorial.
Division I boys soccer runner-up, Nashua High School South Purple Panthers. Number 1, Edwin Rodriguez. Number 2, Orison Carr. Number 3, Nico Frioni. Number 4, Nirav Chinji. Number 5, Sander Hendrickson. Number 6, Tyler Letterman. Number 7, Kevin Arho. Number 8, Sergio Lopez. Number 9, Vincent Imbibo. Number 10, Miguel Esposito. Number 11, Damian Rodriguez. Number 12, Maxime Hall. Number 13, Max Friday. Number 14, Alexander Sennett. Number 17, Mateo Suljic. Number 18, Steve Long. Number 19, Vitor da Silva Pejas. Number 20, Joseph Oleon Gomez. Number 21, Max Copico. Number 22, Gary Gutierrez Nunez. Number 23, Connor Q. Number 24, Sebastian Matiz. Number 25, Ethan Fournier. Number 30, Antonio Pansine. And number 44, Ray Darusha. Once again, fans, your 2025 Boys Division I runner-ups, the Nashua High School South Purple Panthers. Let's hear it for our runner-ups. And now, with the head coach of Bishop Guertin, please come forward to hand out the championship. Number 2, Alex Haight. Number 3, James Guthrie. Number 4, Liam Ireland. Number 5, James Elliott. Number 6, John Kraus. Number 7, Griffin Castle. Number 8, John Danilo. Number 10, Nick Franco Gomez. Number 11, Nick Chartier. Number 12, Ryan Neary. 14, Will Barba. Number 15, Luis Haas. Number 16, Trenton Cormier. Number 17, Andrew Klopp. Number 18, Jacob Crane. Number 20, Shane Ireland. Number 21, Anthony Corrane. Number 22, Tavish Keenan. Number 23, Josh Corvo. Number 24, Sam Woodward. Number 25, Lucas Irwin. Number 26, Max Canaway. Number 41, James Algio. And last but not least, number 99, Bill Buxton.